Good morning, everybody. We got another video today on a Saturday morning. Very humid here in California. We're already at 101 degrees. All right, let's get started. So, this video, believe it or not, is one of the videos that I've been wanting to upload for quite a while. One of the messages I actually do give a lot of martial arts students, fellow students, parents, friends, co-workers. It's one of the messages I actually do let people know. If anything, not to discourage them, but to make them feel better. But yeah, the title of this video is going to be, why do I get injured training in the martial arts, and why martial artists will hate this video. Now, I know I'm being dramatic there, but I mean, you could say it's my opinion, but by hearing the philosophy of a lot of martial arts, some will say that it's true due to the fact of the philosophy that the martial arts follow. So, not to elaborate. Okay. I'm gonna get straight to it so I won't bore you guys, okay? We as human beings are not meant to do martial arts. So here we go. I wanna see people disagree with me. I wanna see people's points of views. I really don't mind, honestly. You can hit the dislike button so many times. That's fine by me. But I do want to put this message across. Now, I love martial arts. I love all martial arts. After this video, I'm still going to practice martial arts, but we are not meant as human beings to practice martial arts. We are not meant to hurt each other. Our bodies are not meant to withstand any damage from anybody. Now, there's a reason why in a fight, martial artist or not a martial artist, both people get injured, even though one of them wins. I mean, you may have heard that when somebody gets in a fight and they punch the other person and they knock him out, the other guy breaks his hand. You might actually land a kick on an opponent and end up spraining your ankle, twisting your ankle. You watch some of these UFC fighters, Muay Thai videos where they clash shin to shin with somebody and their shins break, and you think to yourself, oh well, maybe this martial artist didn't train enough. Maybe they didn't train their fist hard enough. No, it's not the reason why. The reason why is that we are not meant to hurt each other. Now you could say like, well, we got to defend ourselves. Yes, I mean, even the Shaolin monks spend their whole day praying, developed a system for martial arts to defend themselves. But they didn't go out looking for other fighters trying to fight them. No, I mean, their whole reasoning was to defend themselves from outside invaders. And whenever there was war between almost anybody, there was usually weapons involved. It wasn't really a hand-to-hand combat type of thing. I mean, look at us now. Most of the war we go through, it's with firepower. There's a reason why we don't send UFC fighters to different countries, to end wars. That's not what martial arts is for. There's a lot of weapons involved, weapon tactics. So, just getting straight to it is like, yeah, we're not meant to fight. We're meant to have peace. Now, living in this day and age, because of people's psychology, people not being able to control their emotions, people having a need to hurt other people, yeah, you have to practice martial arts. You have to have at least a basis in defending yourself. Now, I started practicing martial arts because I was getting bullied And then I became somebody who wanted to bully other people as well. So I went from one degree to the other, where I was constantly being injured, hurt by other people because a lot of them knew how to fight and I didn't. And then when my emotion started going up, my emotion of anger, emotion of fear, I started learning how to fight, and I want to get better at fighting. In fact, I only focused on fighting. When I joined the martial arts, I actually calmed down. I actually did not want to fight anymore. All I wanted to do was practice martial arts. If anything, I avoided more fights than anything being in the martial arts, and I would just look forward to tournaments. And even in tournaments, you know, I would have a swollen ankle, you know, I would have a sprained thumb, you know, if I got hit in the jaw, you know, I would feel that for a few days. You know, and the reason, even though I would win that tournament or I would lose in that tournament, doesn't matter, I'd still end up getting injured. I mean, I remember losing a sparring match against another opponent, and it was a point sparring. So it ended with my opponent getting 5 points. I got 3 points. But at the end of the fight, he actually went up to me and said, like, hey man, I would not want to fight you again because your hits hurt. He told me my stomach hurts, my rib hurts, my arm hurts from your kicks. Yeah, he beat me at point sparring, but my kicks were going at him, you know, I wouldn't say with full force. I was going down with full speed, you know, with velocity. Again, I didn't want to hurt him. I was trying to get the point as fast as possible. You know, I didn't know that. Now, my martial art teacher, he trained us to withstand hits. You know, we trained our bodies. You know, we sparred. We felt each other's kicks and punches, you know, with strength and speed. So I'm used to fighting my fellow martial art brothers who, like, if I were to kick them in the stomach, they would just be like, oh wow, you got me. Where I fought another martial artist who actually was a purple belt and I was a yellow sash. You know, in theory, he would have had more experience than I did. So I would expect, you know, him to have a more developed body for protection. But still, you know, like, the dude was collapsing by the end. He got the points though, you know. The thing is, in our martial art class, we didn't really focus on point sparring. We focused on, you know, winning a fight. I'm not talking bad about point sparring because it's a good training for speed. But anyways, yeah, we're you know, I like to, when I talk to people, I like to compare our bodies to like a well-made car. So, you know, one of the cars that I like, let's just say you have a very nice BMW, and somebody else has a very nice Mercedes. Okay, you have two beautiful cars, very well made. The first thing you're gonna do once you start driving that car, one of the options you're not gonna do is try to damage that car. And you're not gonna try to run into another car with your car. Why? Because they're beautifully made cars. You know, they were made for their luxury, for your safety. Yeah, they have safety features, you know, so that if you crash, you don't die. But you're not meant to exercise those safety features every single day. So yeah, it's a car, I get it, but now compare your own body to it. We're all made in the creation of God to be beautiful creatures. Now I mean beautiful in vanity, okay? I mean beautiful in structure. You know, we're made perfect in the sense that we exist. We have a working brain, a working heart, working organs. You know, we're all made perfect. So we're not meant on a daily basis to be destroying our bodies. Yes, we have safety features. We have ribs to chest cavities, all, collarbones protecting our organs. We have abdomen to protect our organs in our stomach. Our body's made to protect our vital parts. We have arms and legs to run away, to hunt, to survive. Yeah, we were made with a defense mechanism that should not have been exercised in a daily basis. And you ask yourself, well, then why do our muscles grow? Why do our instincts get sharper every time we fight? Well, I'll give you the answer to that. Hopefully by this time you're still listening. The reason behind it is because we were meant to protect ourselves from natural predators. I mean, going by fossil records, if we were to believe that, back then we were around the age of dinosaurs. We were around the age of really big creatures. Not only that, we have bears, we have tigers, we have dogs. We're meant to run away from these creatures, and if we can't run away, we're meant to at least try to hold our ground. So, yeah, we were made with safety features. We were made with the instinct to defend ourselves just like any other animal in the wild. We were meant to hunt for food. I don't believe we're meant to be vegetarians. You can live a life of vegetarians, but I don't think we're meant to necessarily live that way. I mean, even fish was one of the animals that was, given to us back then by, biblically. Again, but that's your own belief on that one. But when it comes to the martial arts, yeah, martial arts, it's basically our self-defense. Nowadays, you have boxers, Muay Thai fighters, UFC fighters, MMA fighters. Now we use it for sports, but most of these fighters, they're gonna live lives with concussions, some with some type of brain damage, some bodily damage, for the rest of your lives. Now, I'm not against that. I love martial arts. If somebody who asked me to spar right now, I would want to spar. Why? Because I love the art. And after this video, I'm still going to practice martial arts. I'm still going to try to increase my speed. I'm still going to try to get better. But because, I do love the art. I do love the art of fighting. I'm not trying to contradict myself or be a hypocrite. I do believe that we're not meant to hurt ourselves. But guess what? I do believe that there are people out there that mean to harm us. So we do got to have a good base of self-defense. I do want to teach my children self-defense to the highest level. But make it clear that, we're not meant to look for fights. We're not meant to try to hurt each other. Most martial artists, again, and I've done this before, they start off with the aggression of fighting, combat, war, increasing their skill to the point where they no longer need to fight and don't have to fight. So, yeah, if you're a martial artist, let you know that it's basically a skill that really is not meant to exist. Again, feel free to give me your thoughts. I'll have some new videos coming up stating why Bruce Lee would or would not survive this style of fighting this day and age. So look out for that one. Have a great day, everybody.